Individuals who are highly sensitive or extremely empathetic are susceptible to hypersensitive narcissism or generally vulnerable narcissism, says research. Excessive news consumption is injurious to health. In fact, news addiction is linked to poor mental and physical well-being. Lack of sleep makes us selfish and decreases our desire to help others. Women are more likely to express happiness, warmth and fear, which helps with social bonding and appears more consistent with the traditional role as primary caregiver. On the other hand, men display more anger, pride and contempt, which are more consistent with a protector and provider role. Even the simple thought of coffee arouses our brain to be alert, awake and attentive. Partners who appreciate each other's strengths and achievement enjoy long-term and fulfilling relationships, according to science. Intimate relationships are more satisfying when partners idealize each other. In most cases, the partners work together to meet the ideals and expectations associated with them. Men and women talk differently. Men are more likely to use assertive statements, talk in public, or interrupt in conversations. Women, on the other hand, are patient listeners, less likely to speak in public, as well as more likely to use hesitant phrasing or end statements as question. Online teaching, as opposed to in-person classes, causes more psychological stress and lowers the psychological state of excitation. As a result, learning outcomes are reduced in online teaching. If a woman wears a lot of makeup, it means that she is more fond of a man. She likes men more. Drinking coffee on a regular basis can enhance concentration as well as improve motor control and alertness. Symptoms of grief and related heart disease are more subtle in women than men. The most desired traits are honesty, ethicality, pleasantness, and availability. The most undesired traits are dishonesty, competitiveness, and impatience. Women are more likely than men to admit that they are people pleasers. However, women are the ones who dislike more when it comes to being seen as people pleasers. Developmental topographical disorientation is a type of syndrome in which people lack sense of direction relating to town knowledge, navigational strategies, and gender. It affects approximately 3% of the global population. Couples who look similar to each other are happier in their relationship with less conflict and negative emotions. Mental chatter refers to an inner voice that helps us to learn and stay organized. However, under stress, it turns into a negative feedback loop in our minds and causes us to develop symptoms related to stress, depression, and anxiety. Our brains constantly make predictions at different levels, from grammar to specific speech sounds. They work with an autocomplete function, constantly predicting the next word when we are listening to a book, reading, or conducting a conversation.